Today we visit the Citadel in Quebec City. Quebec City is the most fortified city in North America. Why did they have to be so fortified, and who are they defending themselves from? The USA. Canada was afraid after the Civil War that America would attack, so they built forts 1, 2, and 3 as well as fortified Quebec. And now they have some really nice museums because America never attacked. In 1865, Levis Fort 1, 2, and 3 were built in response to perceived threat to Quebec City from the American government. The three interlocking forts were built on opposite sides of the St. Lawrence River from Quebec City to protect it from land invasion from the United States. By the time all three forts were completed, the threat from the United States had evaporated and all British troops had left Quebec as a result of the Canadian Confederation of 1871. The fort was never actually garrisoned. The only gun actually mounted on the terraplane was a 7-inch Armstrong breech loader, mounted in 1878, which remains there today. The caponniers housed flanked howitzers and had loopholes for riflemen who could take and ditch with rifles and artillery fire. This is an IBM time clock. It was used at Artillery Park.
And when you arrive, you get the needle to your number. For example, if I'm number 7, I get it here, and you punch. And it makes the sound, and you have the clock, and it prints. It used there, so that's a printer. There used to be paper there, so it prints beside your number the time you punched at.
Built at 1/300 scale, the model originally measured 6.15 meters in width and nearly 10 meters in length. In 1860, it was foreshortened by 1/2 because apparently it was taking up too much room at the Museum of Artillery in Woolwich, where it was being kept. Today, the Quebec City Citadel is home to the Royal 22nd Regiment of Canadian Armed Forces. You can have tours here, but they must be guided. This medieval map shows the division between England and France of the colonies in Canada back in the 1700s. The Chateau St. Louis in Quebec City was the official residence of the French governor of New France, later the British governor of Quebec, the governor of British North America, the lieutenant governor of Lower Canada. This site was designated a National Historic Site in Canada in 2002. English military erected Artillery Park. The buildings were built around a parade ground, warehouses, shelters, stables, sheds, workhouses, latrines, pumping stations, officers' quarters, and a guardhouse and a prison. The picture on the upper left-hand corner shows the officers' dining area. The picture in the upper center is a secretary with 13 panes of glass, which shows the colonies. The upper right-hand corner is the kitchen. The bottom left is the captain's study. The bottom right are reenactments that they do at Artillery Park. The cross is a monument to Canadian soldiers who died in battle. Its slogan is "We never forget." On the lower right-hand corner is an example of a black powder room. The cannon shown above to the right, its purpose was to destroy Forts 1, 2, and 3, just in case they were overrun by the Americans. These are pictures of Canada's Governor General's office. It is the Governor General's second home and is still used today. The Allied leaders in the company of their wives on the terrace of the Citadel during the Quebec 1944 conference. If you want to learn more about the topics discussed in this video, we have shared several links in the description of this video that should prove very helpful. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.